Welcome to UmoyoTalks, everyone, the Umoyo podcast where we talk to interesting people about issues relating to health. And we are broadcasting from sunny Lusaka in Zambia. And today I'm here with Abbey Robbertze from Crocodile Oil. And today we are going to speak about everything to do with crocodile oil because Abbey has been in the industry for many years and obviously has learned a lot during that time and has also developed a beautiful skincare range that incorporates crocodile oil. I hope you're excited to learn about everything to do with crocodile oil. I know I am. Welcome, Abbey.
Thanks, Kim.
So, crocodile oil has a long history. It's not a new product, right? It dates back even to ancient Egypt. We know that they used it on their skin to make it more radiant and so on. But I feel that it's had a bit of a resurgence, like a revival in the last few years. And I know certainly in Zambia, you have had a lot to do with that. For me, you were one of the first person who introduced me to crocodile oil. So maybe tell us how you got into it, why you got into it, how long have you been working with crocodile oil? What's your story?
So I first met my husband in 2007, which was my first introduction. His parents own a farm in Sinazongwe, and they've been running that farm for 27 years.
A crocodile oil farm.
Well, a crocodile farm. They farm for the leathers. And the oil is a byproduct. I was introduced to it. My brother had a skin problem, and he was given a bit of oil to take, and it improved his skin, and that was my introduction. Okay. It was a natural product, so yeah, it's very interesting.
Okay. And what skin problem was it?
So he had acne. He had quite bad acne, and so my father-in-law said to him, no, just try taking some oil every day and see if it improves. He's sure it will improve. Okay. And after a while, it did improve.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's how you got into it.
That's how I got into it.
Now, for a lot of people viewing or listening, they may not be that familiar with crocodile oil and all its fantastic healing benefits, because obviously it's not just a product that you can put externally on your skin, but you can also take it internally. So maybe talk us through what makes crocodile oil so special and what are its healing properties?
So the crocodile oil you've got all your omegas in it. So it's got 3, 6 and 9. It also has 7, which is very rare. It also has your vitamin E, vitamin A, which we all know, which is really good for your skin to help rejuvenate your cells. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so it's your omegas keep your skin moisturized, and the E and A are antioxidants.
Okay.
So
why would you? Yeah.
Externally, it's very good for your skin.
Okay. But not just, so why would people put it on their skin? Is it for the anti-aging, or what kind of, why would I put it on my skin?
A lot of my clients use it for if they've got eczema. Generally my clients use it for eczema, for the redness. It helps the soreness, as it's an anti-inflammatory, so it reduces the redness and soothes the skin. It also has got collagen in it, so for everybody who's trying to fight the age, it's one way to do it.
Okay. And I hear it's also very good for wound healing?
Wound healing, yeah. So that's where your A and E comes in as well. Okay. So it's obviously it regenerates your cells. So it increases your wound healing and makes your scars, reduces your scar appearances, stretch marks.
Yeah.
That sort of thing.
Okay. And I don't know if it's true, but I've heard stories that crocodiles, they're prehistoric. They've been around on this earth forever. And one of the reasons that they have survived so long also has to do with the healing properties of this oil that is naturally also in their skin, right? So if they fight and so on and they get big wounds, it heals very quickly. Is there any truth to that?
There's a lot of truth to it. There's crocodiles that we've known that have lost their bottom jaws and have healed, and they've carried on. Oh, wow. No problems. Okay. So they can heal in dirty water. So there's a lot of antibiotics. They carry a lot of antibiotics in their fat, and it just helps with the healing process.
Okay. So any skin condition, whether it's eczema or psoriasis or a wound or whatever it is, crocodile oil could be helpful.
Yes, it could be.
And also then for people who just want beautiful, radiant skin and wants to slow down the aging clock a bit.
It's your skin's best friend. It covers a lot of things. So it's quite an amazing product.
What a lot of people may not realize is that you can also take it internally. Why would you want to do that?
So what it does is it also increases your white blood cell count, which fights your infections. So overall it's an immune builder. So that's what's basically what you want to do. You want to increase your white blood cell counts to fight all the infections that you could come across.
Okay. So you can take it as a preventative as well as if you're dealing with some immune compromised condition.
So if you want to just build your system up generally, you can take it. And then if you have got a bad immune system, you can take it to help you get over.
Yeah. And would you take it for both chronic illnesses as well as acute illnesses? Is there...
I would say yes. Yeah. I would say yes, because either way it's beneficial. Okay. I mean, if you're a perfectly healthy person, you might also want to take it to fend, just to get your immune system up so you can fend off anything that could come your way.
Okay. And how much would you take?
Well, this is the thing. You can take quite a bit, but it's quite rich. So we normally suggest only 1/4 teaspoon
per day.
Yeah. And maybe chase it with something tasting nice, just to get it down.
Yeah.
But 1/4 teaspoon. Otherwise, more than that, you could get a little bit nauseous due to the richness.
Okay. So I've at Umoyo in our shops, we've been selling crocodile oil for a while, and I've certainly understood that all crocodile oil is not the same. Some crocodile oil has quite a fishy smell to it, whereas some of the crocodile oil doesn't really. So maybe talk us through what is the different type of crocodile oils? What differs?
Okay, so there's 2 different reasons. The first reason is the feed it's fed. So on the crocodile farm that I get my oil from, our food is formulated and imported, and they get fed a meal. Whereas other farms, they might serve the crocodile's offals or something like that will taint the oil. So you'll get a different tasting oil, just like you get different tasting chickens depending on where you buy your chicken from. And the second reason would be the way it is rendered. So how the processing renders, obviously from farm to farm it could differ. So you'll get the different tasting.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and smelling.
Okay. Okay. Now, some people may frown upon using crocodile oil because it comes from an animal, and I feel like a lot of people in the world are kind of moving towards plant-based veganism. And I was just wondering, what is your take on the ethics around crocodile oil?
My take is it's a farmed animal, so it's 100% sustainable. We're not pulling any crocodiles from the wild, so we are protecting them in a way that we can give this product and we can give the leathers without affecting the ecosystem. I think it's very ethical, and the way it's done. The crocodiles are raised in a humane way and killed in a humane way, and we're using every bit of the product that we can.
And also, obviously, the crocodile oil farms are not there for the crocodile oil. It's simply a byproduct, isn't it?
So we're ensuring that we're using every part of it. The skins get sold, obviously, for the leathers. The meat gets sold to eat, for meat. And then the leftovers, which is the oil, we're now rendering it, fat we're rendering into oil.
And you have this beautiful oil that otherwise would just be discarded.
Would be discarded, it would be. Yeah. Would be.
I remember many years ago, when I was just starting Umoyo, slowly people would come into the shop asking about crocodile oil, and I thought to myself, crocodile oil? You must be kidding, you know? We can't be killing wild crocodiles for the oil, you know? And it was only much later when I met you, I understood that it was actually a byproduct of, like you said, the crocodile leather industry, you know? So it's not coming from wild crocodiles.
No, not at all. Yeah. Not at all.
Yeah. So maybe tell us about your beautiful skincare range, and how did that come about? Why did you start it? And what products have you formulated?
As you know, the pure oil has a bit of a unique smell.
Yeah.
I wasn't too fond of the smell, but I wanted to use the oil myself, and this is where it branched off from. I wanted something smelling nice, but also doing the job it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
So I branched off and started experimenting with the creams and the oils, made things that are smelling nice, and hoping that more people would be encouraged to use it now, because it didn't have that. A lot of people used to say to me, my husband doesn't like me to smell like a fish when I lie next to him.
Yeah, no, I can understand.
Now we can offer them something that smells a lot nicer.
Yeah.
And I hope it might not do as well as the pure oil, but it will still help your skin.
And the reason you wanted to use it, was it for a specific skin condition, or was it just for what purpose?
So my mom brought me up to use natural products. So this was a natural product that obviously had good benefits. I wanted to use it to fight the age. So I decided.
That's how it started.
So that's how it started.
Yeah. Okay. And now the products, who do people buy it more for the beauty aspect, or are they buying it more for the healing aspect of it?
A lot of my clients are buying it for the anti-aging benefits.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are buying it for things, your eczema.
Yeah.
Those are very typical. My two type of customers.
And do you get testimonials back? How long does it take for people to notice a difference when using it?
I have had a gentleman call me and tell me it's only taken one use and he could already feel the relief on his skin. He had bad eczema.
Really, yeah.
We had another lady whose child suffered from eczema. On the backs of her legs, terrible.
Yeah.
She was bringing in cream from the States. So she did a treatment on the one leg. She did the cream she brought in from the States, and the other leg she did the balms. And within 2 days, you can see there was a definite difference. And the one using crocodile oil was not as red as the one using.
So people who have severe skin conditions, would you recommend the 100% crocodile oil, or would you recommend another product, a balm or a cream? What would you say?
I would say for your severe skin conditions, especially your eczema, I would say the balm.
The balm. Okay.
If you've got open wounds that you want to heal, sores that you want to heal quickly, I would use the pure oil. Okay. Yeah. If you've got burns.
And the reason you're suggesting the balm, is it maybe because it has extra moisturizing properties, or what?
It has got extra moisturizing properties. It's got the coconut oil in it as well, but it also smells nicer. So unless it's something very, very serious, I would say I'd use the balm.
Okay, if you're putting it on every day, kind of.
If you're going to put it on every day and
Yeah.
you have to go to work and face people, I would definitely say that.
Okay.
But for open wounds, definitely it would be the pure oil.
And for anti-aging, for all those wrinkles, what would you recommend?
So my go-to product is the dry oil. That
Okay.
is,
That's this one.
I use that after a shower, and I put it in my hair, and I put it on my face, and I put it everywhere. So
Even your hair?
yes, definitely.
Oh, wow. Okay, and does it go oily?
No. So if you put it in while your hair's still a bit damp, and you scrunch it in,
Okay.
and you let it dry with it in, it doesn't go oily.
So you would put the dry oil on your face?
On my face.
And then put a moisturizing cream on top of that?
No.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay. And for the men?
And for the men, so I came up with beard oil for my delightful husband.
And was he appreciative?
Well, I think I was more so.
Okay.
Because his beard was nice and crunchy. So after he started using that, it was nice and soft. So it was better for me.
Okay.
And it smelled delicious.
Yeah.
So that's why that was developed. And then for the men, we've also got the wax, the beard wax.
Yeah.
I'm told it's for styling your beard and your moustache. So once you've moisturized it, you can now style it for the men out there.
So, wonderful range of skincare products. I've used them myself. What has kind of been your biggest challenge on this journey, your crocodile oil journey?
My biggest challenge is educating people about crocodile oil. They kind of look at you a bit weird at first, not knowing anything about the product. and they're very skeptical. So I would definitely say that's my biggest challenge. That was my biggest challenge. But now these days, people know you can take crocodile oil, and they're like, oh no, we've heard about that.
Okay.
So
it's changing.
It is changing.
Yeah. And is that just in Zambia, you think, because of the work you've done here, or are you seeing that more on a global level as well?
I've had a few people from South Africa contact me about it. So slowly, I think people are starting to use it. I know that there's a lot of people over in China that have started making products as well. So it's starting to become better known.
Yeah.
Better known. And obviously, being natural, people are going towards more the natural products these days.
Okay. And what is your personal vision with Crocodile?
I would like to expand it more, but as you know, it's a very rare product.
Yeah.
There's only so much we can get of the oil. So I will expand and see where it goes.
Okay.
I will expand.
And for those people who might be really interested and want more information about what you do, what's the best way of contacting you?
The best way to contact me is by email.
Okay. We'll make sure we have that information for them. Yeah.
And then I've got a Facebook page and an Instagram page.
Okay. Lovely. Well, I hope everyone found this information really interesting. I certainly did, Abby. Thank you so much for coming through today. We really appreciate it. And to everyone who tuned in, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. We would love to hear from you. And until next time, stay blessed. Have a great day. Bye.